everyone, welcome once again to Acacia's cooking class. Today I will be showing you how to make beef daikon soup. So we only have few ingredients on the list. So let's start with the main ingredients, which is a good amount or good kind of meat here, beef. And the next one is the daikon. So this is clean and peeled already. And what we have this is bok choy. So this is optional. You can omit this one if you don't like to have it. And for the garnish, once the soup is or the stew is completely done, we will use some spring onions. This is for garnish only. Okay, to help flavor our daikon beef soup, we will be needing salt. And this one is a soy sauce. It's Korean soy sauce. So you can find this in Korean store. And this one, garlic. So those are the three ingredients that will aid you in flavoring this soup. So I showed you already all the ingredients that you need for this stew. Now let's start cooking. In here, there's a pot of water. It's around 2 liters of water and 1 big onion. So let's turn the heat into high. And then we will put the beef on. Okay, now that the beef is on the pot, so we will wait until it is boiling and then we will adjust the heat into medium. Okay, now we will start chopping the other ingredients. Okay, while we are waiting for the beef to do its job, now let's go with the other ingredients. Let's chop the daikon. Okay, since this is a big size, so we will slice it into half and around half-inch thick. There you go. So we chopped earlier this one. So we will combine it together. This will all goes in the soup later on once the meat is tender. You don't need much time for this to cook because they're basically thin. Okay. Go. Daikon is done. Now let's do the bok choy. So this one, just peel it apart. Since the part here is a little bit tough, so we kind of slice it diagonally and we separate the leaves from the stem. This one, we keep it as it is. So when we cook this one, the hard part goes first. After a few minutes, we add the leaves. Okay, as for the spring onions, we will slice it thinly. Okay, now the garlic. We keep it aside. So we have to mince the garlic. will put the garlic at the very end. We just slice it very thin and finely. Okay. We will just wait until the beef is completely tender before adding this one, and we will right back later on. Now this tender, so we need to take it out from the pot. Next is we will put on the daikon. That's extra on the side. Okay, give a little bit stir so that we will submerge the daikon into the boiling soup. Okay, we'll let it cook for a while and then we'll add the meat later on and some seasoning. Okay, we'll add the garlic with the daikon. Give it a stir. Now let's add the main seasoning. Korean soy sauce. Okay, let's add this since it is about 2 quarts of water. We'll add more little if it is needed. Okay, let it boil for a few more minutes. We need to add black pepper powder to add more flavor. Okay, at this point of time, it's time for our bok choy to join in the daikon. First the stem, and slowly, surely they get into the pan. A little stir, submerge them. Okay. Okay, we will slice the meat. Okay, we will add the leaves of the bok choy now. And press it down to make sure it will cook with the boiling soup. Along with that, the meat. This is the meat we sliced earlier. And we just let it boil for a few more minutes and it's ready to serve. A cup of rice here, this is around 1 cup, and then just put soup in it. Ooh, looks like yummy already. Let's add some daikon. We have to taste all of this one. You see how clear the soup is? Okay. Let's add more green in there. Okay, fire. Then the meat. Let's add more meat. Okay, now let's garnish it with the spring onions on top. And if you want to level the flavor of your daikon soup, you can add the gochujang, which is chili paste. So just put it on top. You can add more if you want. And to eat this one, you have to eat the side dish, which is kimchi. So everyone, we just finished cooking and our daikon beef stew or soup, it's ready to eat. I hope you enjoyed watching and try to cook this one on your home also. And if you are new in this channel, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to Acacia's cooking class. Bye everyone!